All right, guys, we are back. We are back. We are. Oh my God! Why you keep? All right, yeah, I'm here. Can y'all hear me? Lost my signal.
There you are.
Look,
Good morning.
hey, just give me a second, man. Let me
Take your time, man.
give me a second, cause
Yeah,
the whole. I'm hoping people get back up on here. See, I had a few people on here, and then my live just, well, my internet just went crazy.
okay.
I was hoping you had jumped on right in time, and you were already talking or something.
Uh, all right, man. I missed those.
Let me see.
Let me see.
All right, there you go. I think no one. All right, so all right, Mellow Puppies is back. All right, y'all back. Yeah, we back now. Okay, sorry about that. The live is well, I was having internet issues. Um, I got Chinky and Poppy's World here today. This is him.
Good morning.
I was telling them about you. Well, for people that don't know you.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. Good morning, everybody, or evening, or what was it? Evening there, probably. Are they mostly from the States or what?
We got Rolando. Where Rolando is. I don't know. I think Mellow Puppies is in USA right now too. Bruce Davis is too, but he's on the way to the Philippines.
Oh, cool.
Um, yeah, pretty much that's it. We had
I think I remember Rolando. It's the same Rolando from before, right?
Orlando. Yeah, well, he's been around for a little bit. I don't know. I don't remember if you met him or not. Mellow Puppy just from Mellow Puppy's from Florida.
Oh,
That's
cool.
right.
Were you affected by that hurricane, Melo? There's a really bad one there in Florida, right? Did you hear about that typhoon or
Oh
whatever?
yeah, I heard about it last night.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They said so far they said 3 people died. I think 3 people died or something like
And wasn't it
that.
like Category 4 or something like that at the beginning? Anyway, I don't know about now, but
Yeah, I think it's 3 or 4 or something.
uh,
Um, hello, Rolando. Who else was on here? No, that's it. Okay. Yeah, man. I don't know what's up. Do you remember me when I was on the live stream with you? Yeah, yeah. I remember I brought you on the live stream for a couple minutes. Uh, man, where's all the
yeah, Category 4. Oh yeah, it dissipated.
category 4? Man, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, I seen the flooding. I seen the flooding. They were crazy.
I remember in the mid '90s, uh, there was a hurricane that hit there, and it was brutal, man. I remember when because I moved to Miami in I guess it was '95, and
Mm.
drove there. Dude, all the trees, all of them, man, leaned on their sides, like bent, and it was brutal. That I forgot the name of the hurricane, but it was like a really bad one in the '90s. It was pretty brutal.
Yeah. Let me see if I can. Well, no, I can't because if I put this, I put my speaker on. There's gonna be echo going around. Uh, it said they said it landed as a category 4. Ah, okay. Yeah, it passes on Thursday night to Monday morning. I live in Central Florida, so not too bad. The coast got it bad. Oh yeah, that's the same with Florida Filipino. He lives more like in the central.
Right? Yeah, like or
Yeah,
yeah. I come to find out he lives near where I had an aunt that used to live in a place called Jensen Beach that was kind of near where he's at, and I didn't realize he was near there. It was a few months ago. I realized he was from there. Small
for
world.
real.
I went there when I was like a young teen. It's beautiful over there.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's nice for sure.
It's,
I mean, I never been there, but I
yeah,
seen it on the.
Florida's a beautiful state. It's a long drive too. Like when I went to Miami, I drove there. Well, when I moved, and obviously I didn't float. Yeah, you enter the side of it, right, and
Yeah,
you drive all the way along the side and then down the panhandle to the bottom. That was like 14 hours at least, something like that. It was long, man.
yeah.
It was almost as long as from Houston to the state of Florida itself. How's the weather there? Hot? Same Philippine weather?
Oh, right now it's good actually.
Not too bad. Well, that's
Um,
good.
I got the fan on right now, right here though.
That's cool.
Um,
Yeah, it's always the same here outside. It's brutal.
We've been getting a lot of rain,
Yeah.
and yeah, thank God, it's a lot of rain and a lot of wind.
Yeah.
Prayers for the people in the storm. Yeah, that's for sure, man.
Yeah.
A lot of um, what did it say? A lot of flooding. Oh yeah, there's a lot of flooding going on for sure.
Well,
Will be yeah. So how you been, man?
I've been all right. Been just doing my thing, trying to get my end going here. With everything's good though. I doing my little crazy diet thing I told you about. That's pretty
Oh
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, it's man. I tell you, it's crazy because I've never done it this strictly before,
Mm,
and what's backwards about it is it's 1,000 times easier if you just do it strict. If you do it strict, all of a sudden it's like night and day difference, man. It's crazy.
yeah,
Just a little difference, man. Just like so, it's going well for me as far as that goes. But
it's good.
it's not really Before I used to think, oh well, it's too expensive. It's not really that expensive, so that's good. I got to do it because I was having so many health problems the last few months, dude. I was in bad shape, so that's really what it's about for me is feeling better, you know.
I've been, I've been, I've been trying to eat less rice and all that. Yeah, without the carbs, you definitely get more hungry. Well, for me,
Well, that's
sometimes,
the
yeah.
crazy part. It's like most people think, okay, well, I'm doing, like they call it ketovore, right? It's like, they'll eat like 7 grams of carbs or 3 grams of carbs. They think they're doing right. They think they're doing good. That's what you think in
Mhm.
your mind, but you're craving.
Connected.
If you
Yeah,
do zero, I'm talking zero carbs, just meat, just salt, not even pepper, dude, it's a whole different world, man. Because
think
all that craving goes away. It's like a light switch. Psh. That's the one they're always talking about. Remember we talked about before, like people are saying it's like this big difference. You know, that's it. You gotta
yeah,
like completely eliminate it. So that's what I discovered. So
say
gotta
that,
go
that.
zero, man. Good morning.
Hi, maayong buntag.
Good morning,
Kumusta?
Chiki.
Ah,
Chiki,
cool. Attitude.
You know,
come here. Chiki's coming.
you got your Bluetooth on your phone. Man. Turn it off. Man, I can't.
Good morning.
Hmm,
Just saying good morning.
Hi, good
Smart.
morning.
hello, Mate. Kamusta
Ah,
ka diha?
okay ra. Kamu, kumusta man?
Kaloyan sa Diyos. Okay ra taon din.
Way,
Welcome
init diha.
back. Init, oy. Init. May
Mao gud
gani
diri sa
kay welcome back.
oh, long time.
Long time no see. May gani kay
Oo.
nakakuan mo mo join mo sa live.
Dugay-dugay na jud wa ka join.
Dugay-dugay na jud.
Mm.
Okay ra mo diha? Walay ulan?
Init man?
Obviously.
Dili lagi pod init, pero
Mm.
usahay pod mo, muulan pod.
Oh, sayog na low pressure mo ulan.
Unsay pamahaw diha? Nay pamahaw diha?
Isda.
Ah,
Isda og
mukhaon siya mukhaon siya gisda?
dili. Bacon na yaha, bacon og
Bacon.
itlog. Oh.
Kani kay kani siya usahay mukhaw gisda, usahay dili. Depende ra sa pagkaluto.
Okay.
And all I eat is
Lagi
bacon and eggs. That's it.
Namahal na mo?
And sometimes I'll
Ano
eat
ba yung
night
ulam?
and
Mababa
day,
siya ako, mana ko kaon.
night and day difference, man.
Sige
It's
Man,
ko.
limited
Ako pud
everything.
gani magluto pa ko kay kanang wa man may panihapon ga practice lagi mig diet ko no.
how many eggs a day do you eat though?
How many eggs?
I can
I
eat like
in between 8 and 12 total. So I'll eat
man,
like
so
four
yeah,
eggs, 4 or 6 eggs, usually four
Oh yeah.
now, and I only eat twice a
yeah,
day.
I
Duha-duha
can eat
gid.
that too. Like I've been trying to stay away from rice, and yeah, like 10 eggs and
What's crazy is
whatever
it's
else.
like, logically you think to yourself, okay, good morning, Camacho. By the way, Camacho came in.
Ate babay na magluto sa ako kay murag gutom na gid wa may panihapon gabi kay ga-diet lagi te may nalang mo gamay-gamay ning bilbil.
Kami gani nag-carnivore pod. Diet.
Ama.
Okay.
Lagi sige te. Bye-bye.
Sige, bye. Ampi mo diha.
Okay.
So yeah, so Camacho, good morning, Camacho, the wizard.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Rolando, yeah, man. I did all the intermittent fasting and I've done carnivore, what most people call carnivore. But really, like you hear these people talking about it like it's this really super amazing thing. You don't realize you really got to go zero carb. And you think in your mind, oh, well, that's kind of extreme. What's a little bit of pepper going to do? Or what's a little bit of onion going to do? Right? You think that. This is like 1 gram. Dude, that 1 gram, that pepper is a night and day difference. You get rid of those things, all of a sudden, like within like 6 hours to like 12 hours, it's like bing. You're like, why was I eating that shit? You don't crave it, man. It changes the hormones in your brain, and so if you just eat some fatty eggs and bacon, like, and you treat it like medicine, you're like, okay, I'm hungry. You eat it, boom, 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 done. You're no longer hungry for like 6 hours, and then you're fine and you feel better. It's crazy. So that's so Rolando. I hear you with the Uber, and I did Uber too. I was driving Uber Eats, and I gained weight when I did.
Good to see you, Camacho. Hapak the like button, guys.
Yeah, uh,
Um,
yeah. Camacho's doing it. He's gonna be doing it. Camacho's gonna be carnivore party. Hold on, let me see. Where's the? I'm trying to find a link so I can click like.
I I'm trying to do. All I'm doing is minimizing carbs. Like I'm doing eggs with potato, and
Well,
man, that's the most I can do. I can't be eating. I can't do bacon all day. Like hell no, that's
well,
too much.
it seems like that. I used to think that too. I hear you, man. I used to.
Well, look. Well, I know myself. I know myself. Like
Well,
I
see,
know that pack of bacon, bro.
dude.
I'm gonna eat it. I'm probably gonna eat one pack a day.
Yeah, that's where it can get pricey.
Yeah, and that's 200
But
pesos. Like, there's no
yeah.
way. Well, for me,
Oh.
there's no way I'm gonna spend 200 pesos a day eating bacon and then those and then the eggs.
Thank you.
All of a sudden, this
So
screen's gone blank. Can you still see me?
yeah, I see you.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, nah. I mean, that's good. That's good for y'all.
I mean,
Only thing,
the
the only thing
reason
I
why.
can do is minimize
Well,
rice.
that's better than nothing, man. That's
Yeah,
definitely improvement. I mean,
I'm
me, I'm
starting
doing.
somewhere.
I'm doing it because I'm so damn. I have so many health problems. That's why I'm doing it. I mean, like again, it sounds backwards, but the weight loss part's kind of like a bonus at the end if I'm going to lose
Yeah,
weight. But
I need
but
to lose
me,
weight
it's
too,
about
man.
for me, it's about losing inflammation and my medical conditions. It's helping it a lot. So that's really why I'm doing it because I was so sick before all the time. I was always pretty brutal sick.
Yeah,
Wait, what's
I'm
this thing
doing it for the
dragging?
weight thing too.
Was that?
I'm doing it for the weight thing too, man.
No,
Cause
that's good, man. I mean, it's definitely better. But yeah, I mean, to make it easier, that's when people really cross completely over. Because I used to think, oh, I know myself. There's no way I could just eat bacon and eggs all day. That's crazy. You really think that logically? I don't think anybody would think they could do it until
the
you try it, and
macho.
all of a sudden, that you thought you were doesn't exist because it goes
Bro,
bam.
I believe
It
in it. I believe
huh?
in it. I believe in the no carb diet. I believe it. Like I believe if you're doing the all fat, I believe that it's good.
Yeah.
Because I seen people do it on TikTok and all of that. Wow, he disappeared. Give us a second, guys. I don't know. He disappeared.
Can you see me now?
I see you now. I
Okay.
don't know what happened.
It was my screen.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, man. It like people document that. Like I see it on TikTok and stuff like that. I think it's pretty cool. But
Well, it's basically going back to our ancestral type of eating, man. Because before there was agriculture, like corn and all that stuff. It's like we didn't have that. We used to just hunt. Humans millions of years ago just to hunt. They didn't have the luxury of buying rice and all these different things. So they just
mm,
ate meat, and then how are you going to survive if you got to wait a week before you get another catch? So that's what
lechon.
ketosis. You're in
You know
ketosis.
what? You know what? Lechon manok is it's. I think that one is better than price wise. I think it's better than the bacon.
Oh yeah. I do that sometimes too. I sometimes I
Uh,
eat lechon on my nook, and so I don't. Yeah, definitely.
but yeah, lechon manok, and then throw some eggs in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll work.
yeah,
Camacho says that's what he's gonna do. The
yeah.
lechon manok.
Yeah, I'm excited. Camacho's going to try it because, he's not the most healthy person like me. We're both got some health issues, so I believe it's going to help him a lot. So that's pretty awesome.
I'll be eating chicken egg salads.
Cholula in the Philippines, yeah, yeah. I can't do Cholula, Camacho. Crazy as it sounds, it's
Well, I
okay.
don't know. I don't know what. I think all you can add is salt, no, or salt and
Yeah,
pepper, something
salt.
like that.
It's just salt. Yeah.
Is Chile really gonna do like affect it?
That's the crazy thing, man. Well, chilies are nightshades, which is a type of vegetable. So they have certain chemicals in them that affect your metabolism. So when you affect those hormones in the metabolism, it's like a light switch. You eat
Yeah,
it and you'll be kind of okay, but those cravings are going to be there.
y'all can do butter and all of that too
Yeah.
to help
But real
y'all
butter,
feel
not the
more.
fake one. As long as the real butter, because they sell some
Yeah,
like fake shit, like Magnolia brand here, and it says
good luck.
butter, but
Good luck finding.
it's like seed oil flavored like butter. It's garbage. But so like here, Anchor butter, you know, real butter, you can. Butter's kind of expensive, but you can do it. I don't do butter, but it's mostly
Bruce,
eggs, man.
Bruce Davis says, so the time I was in the Philippines, my health got better as my doctor said it was better, and I lost 20 pounds.
That's good.
That's
It's
good,
definitely
man.
different here. I mean, it's when I was here in early 2000, there wasn't so much garbage in the food like this processed stuff. So I did better too back then.
Give me a second, all right?
Yeah, but you can still, have problems here with all the rice and the potatoes and they like a lot of sweet stuff here. But I agree, Bruce, that there's a lot less processed garbage. It's but now it's kind of not that way. It's gotten bad. Uh, if you look at people here now, in general, like if you look at the public in general, go outside, go to a mall, it doesn't look like the same people as it did in the early 2000 time when I was here. There was no obesity back then. Now there's a lot of chubby people or overweight people. When before there wasn't, man. You didn't see a person that was overweight. And it's not a judgment on who's overweight, or not. It's an observation of the food at that time had garbage in it. So and there's a tendency to eat more sweets and carby snacks and that sort of thing. So yeah, but still, you're right. It's still better here, comparatively speaking. Yeah, Camacho. It seems like that would be hard. Like again, for me, I thought the same thing. But again, you got to remember when you make that switch metabolically, those hormones in your brain that make you think you want water, you actually feel that you want those things. It it goes away. It's weird. You won't believe it at all until you actually experience it. So that's be all right. You're gonna do well, Camacho.
That's what's up, man. Y'all better message me every time y'all lose a pound or something.
All right. Yeah, dude. I've been sending Camacho like pictures of everything that I eat, and I sent him a
but
picture of
but
the
naked
scale. I'm
but naked
videoing the
pictures on the
scale.
scale.
Yeah. Camacho said my feet are sexy. I don't know what he means by that.
Looking
But
at so he got a foot fetish.
yeah, right.
Nah, that's what's up, man. I'm excited for y'all. I
Uh,
think that would be awesome.
yeah. You
Philippines needs
usually,
an HEV. Oh no, man, we don't need HEV over here, bro. Mm. Actually, Mexico needs to get rid of Walmart, HEB, and all that toxic because those big corporations. That's what they sell, man. They sell all that chemical canned crap.
yeah, man. That's all that corporate
Yeah,
food,
yeah.
man. That's what's making everybody sick.
That's one of the reasons, bro. That's one of the reasons that when it comes to like having like when countries have good relationships, it's good in a way, but when it comes to like all the food and all that, it can be bad in a certain way, because when they have good trading relationships, they're exporting the goods from somewhere else. Like you're eating the trash too, you know what I'm saying? And we don't need that over here, bro.
It's already here in a way. I mean, in the sense that
Yeah, it is.
all
It
the
is.
product, but you're right. It'll just make it worse if there's HEB. but
Yeah,
but
it is, bro.
yeah,
Because
it'll get worse. That's for sure. But it's yeah, man. It's
I think now, generally speaking, I'm thinking that maybe in the future, yeah, it will. I think more of that stuff will show up over here. Um, but I don't know. Hopefully, no, man. Because there's nothing better than the natural stuff. All it is money. All it is money for them.
yeah.
But it's
And
hurting. the
And it's
consumers.
even worse than what we're saying. It's like
Oh yeah, it's
as far
bad,
as like
bro. It's bad.
making people sick and making money off of that and purposely manipulating how people feel about food and what they think is good and what they think is not good. All that stuff, man. It's one of the biggest cons in history.
Yeah,
That a lot of people.
it's all an illusion. You know, you go to HEB for example, right? And you're getting vegetables. Oh man, even vegetarians. Vegetarians think that that's the best. Now which that's okay. But that's not even the point of view that I'm talking about.
Right.
The point of view is that you go to your groceries list, HEB for example, or Walmart, whatever. You're grabbing vegetables. Oh, I'm gonna make a good salad. Blah blah blah. You don't know that all those vegetables that are supposed to be good for you were sprayed with pesticides and all that other crap. And
Yep.
there's documentaries out there. It's not like I'm making this up.
Oh, you're right, man.
Everything
True.
everything that is grown in the U.S. there's there's something behind it because it's money and they
It's like
know it.
Frankenstein food, man. Like genetically
Exactly,
modified, GMO.
exactly.
Yeah.
We are we they are the lab rats. That's all we are.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a
And
crazy world, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like yeah, I mean and they do it with meat and all of that, you know. But
Yep.
it's a crazy
That's
thing.
that's why it's good. Like if you're in the states and if you have the ability to do it, you go to a local farm and you buy your meat from there. Don't buy it from HEB because that's garbage meat.
Yeah, there's
I mean, it's
there's
better than
um
nothing. If you got nothing else, you eat HEB meat. But if you can get the other one, sometimes you can get it even cheaper if you buy it from a farm because you buy it in
yeah,
mass.
there's people there's people that go and they buy from farms like a pig. There's they have little places where you go and then you could set in an order, whatever,
Right. Yep.
and then you go back and do it like that. Or you can just have your own,
Or you do your own. You can.
you can have your own pigs and all of that. It's just the big thing about US that everyone is comes up living on the scenario of having convenience,
Yep.
and the busy schedule, the busy lifestyle. That's what helps you not think in that way, you know.
Yep. And then
So
people get used to it, and then it just becomes a habit. They don't even
yeah,
realize what they're doing.
yeah, because it's part of life over there. It's part of the environment, like you, everyone you like. For example, and it's happened to me a bunch of times too. Like I was real into health, fitness, going to work.
Yeah.
I go to work and I'm working every day, and you're tired, and when you don't have someone to help you cook, for example, now, but not before, I have to do all my meals and super tired. I had 24/7 jobs on the call, you know. You're always on the go and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then your coworkers, let's go to McDonald's, and
Yeah.
and you're like, why not? Like, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? You know, and
Yep.
you think there's nothing wrong with it because that's the lifestyle there.
Right.
And
Yep.
yeah, like I said, that's part of the culture there, man.
Yep. That's
So
it, man. All right.
so
Rolando's heading out. Rolando said, "Talk to you tomorrow." Okay. I think
All
I
right,
spoke
man.
to
Take it
Rolando
easy.
before, unless it was a different Rolando, but that was like I don't remember how far back it was.
Well, let me see. No, there was another one that I think it was just I can't remember. It was kind of
Big
like the
dude.
same name.
He's a big boy like me. But I can't remember his last name.
It's,
Mexipino. Yeah,
okay,
man.
Rolando. Have a good night. Oh, he's going back to work. Yeah, have a good night at work, man. Uh, that's the only way that's the only reason I don't agree with like big corporates like that, like being all over,
Yeah, man.
you know,
I mean, that's yep.
because
And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it like where the world is just a big customer base of corporations, and it's just these like how many corporations that are controlling everything, man.
there's no reason why Walmart has to be everywhere. For example, you know,
Yeah.
um, like they
It's,
already got so much money. I had like 8 years. Well, no, it's been more than 8 years. But when I was like, well, I'm about to be 37. So when I was in my 20s, I think 21 was the last time I went to Mexico. It was around that time. Man, that's when I started seeing the HEBs and the Walmarts popping up in Mexico.
yeah.
You know, um, I mean, they might have other type of substitutions, you know, that that are different, but I don't know, man. It's you never know. You never know.
Yeah, man.
You never know,
Uh,
man.
uh, it's what was it? They got WalMarts too over there. Yeah, a lot of WalMarts.
Oh, yeah, they got Walmart and HEB in Mexico.
I'm surprised they don't have a Walmart here yet. Don't they got a Costco or no?
Yeah, they got Costco.
They're already starting, man.
Yeah,
That's a step.
yeah, they started there. Yeah,
It's in
exactly.
Manila, I think. Is there one in Cebu or no?
Well, I know. I think Camacho said there's one in Iloilo.
Oh yeah, that's right.
If I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Um,
That's right. He did say that.
I mean, there's a lot of places. For example, you know, like BGC and stuff like that. You know, they get compared to New York. Uh,
Yeah.
well,
Hey, dude, the castle looks good, man. You know, we had last time we did a live, it wasn't finished yet. Yeah.
oh yeah, man.
What is it?
I still got work to do on the castle, but
But it's
I'm trying to,
complete now. I mean, a lot. It's come a long way since then. That's awesome,
yeah,
man.
yeah, it has. I still got a couple things here to do here and there, but been trying to take my time with it now.
I hear you. Camacho's heading out. Camacho says, "You guys have a great day." He's
Where's he at?
going. Yeah, it's Camacho, have a good one, man. Eat some pizza. Camacho's gonna eat all the stuff that he likes before he starts to diet. I told him, spend a whole week
Sorry.
eating all the spend a whole week eating all the shit that you like before you start get out of your system. It works, man. It'll work out.
Yeah.
Right on, Camacho.
So he's not gonna start the diet yet.
He's starting it in like 5 days or something like that. I think.
Oh no, Camacho, what is that?
No,
Right
he's
now?
working on the budget end of things.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. They're gonna stock up on bacon and all that stuff. And
No
they said,
excuses.
I said, give it a week, get all this stuff out of your system, eat all the sushi and whatever it is that you like. He wants sushi and pizza. I said, enjoy it, get out of your system, and then be prepared. And then, boom. That's what I did. I ate all the shit
Yeah.
that I like for about a week. You know, try
So
to.
are you gonna have like a cheat day going on or what?
A what?
Are you gonna take like a cheat day? Are you gonna have a cheat day going on or
No,
no?
no. In fact, I thought that I would until now that I'm doing it like 100%, not 98%, not 99%. When you do it 100%, as crazy as it sounds, it's like all that thinking about the cheat days and stuff just disappears, man. It's like, what happened to me?
Disappearing.
It's wild.
Yeah.
So I got no interest in cheat days. I can't believe I'm saying that, but you know me, man. I like my tortillas and my.
Yeah.
Because Chinky can make some good tortillas. We know that. Even you haven't tasted them yet. You look at them, they look good, right?
Yeah.
Chinky's the tortilla master.
Maybe
Chinky's doing it
maybe
too,
after
man.
you do
Chinky's doing it
maybe
too.
after uh,
Chinky's doing it too.
oh really?
Yeah, yeah, man. She's in ketosis. It's all she eats is yeah. Because she had migraines, right? Before.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember
And
you
it
told
wipes
me.
out the migraines. So yeah.
Maybe after months you see some progress.
Oh yeah.
You could throw you in a little day right there on
Well,
whatever.
I think ultimately, if the goal is weight loss, yes. I mean, the payoff is going to be you're going to have to kind of fight off cravings if you do that. But
Mhm.
in my situation, because I have so many pretty brutal health conditions, wiping it all out really helps the medical side of things. So maybe like after like I don't know, some period of time when things get uh you know better, I can maybe throw in a little dairy, but especially once I get my weight down. But but shit, dude, I've already lost what, like in the last 4 days, I've lost over 10 pounds.
Nah,
Yeah.
cancel those potatoes. Cancel the potatoes.
Cancel the potatoes.
Kiki lost 10 pounds in a week. Cancel, cancel.
It's like dude, before we finally found a potato person. We got the hookup with the supplier. You remember
For
before the
us.
potatoes were expensive,
Yeah,
right here in Bohol, and then
yeah, I
and then
remember.
and then now they're like cheap. So man, I've been eating potatoes lately. Before, ooh, those potatoes, man.
Yeah, man. Sometimes over here they're like 40 a kilo, and I'm like, man, I get
Dang,
like two
dude.
kilos now.
Dang, man.
Yeah, cause
Yeah,
uh,
I think they go down to like 70 or 80 here, but shit, before they were kind of pricey. I think,
they I did find some other peppers though that are spicy. They look like serrano peppers.
oh really?
Yeah, but these are like lighter shade of green. They're not dark dark. You know what I'm saying? Um, I've been enjoying those, man. I
That's
yeah, I have eliminated the rice for the most part, but yeah, it's hard, man, because I get
yeah,
more hungry if I don't eat rice. I get more hungry, and
yeah,
then I'm like, okay, what am I gonna eat? I can't eat all the eggs and leave her without eggs. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So and she likes putting egg on her what do you call it? The eggplant or
Oh yeah,
so man. Nah, it's like what about eggs? Eggs are like 270. What is it? 30 eggs? 30 eggs?
yeah.
If I eat 10 a day, that's 3 days and voila. I can
I
eat
hear you,
10.
man.
I can eat 10 a day.
Yeah,
So yeah. For now I can mix it with vegetables. Yeah.
yeah,
Uh, minimize at least some of the carbs because I think the white rice I think is like 40. I think per cup is like 37, 35, or 40 carbs just on the rice.
yeah. It's I don't remember the exact number, but yeah,
Yeah, man. Like when look, like the first year that I was here, bro. Like I wasn't gaining any weight. So I was like, man, you know, I was like, man, it's the difference in the food and all that, you know.
yeah,
Uh, but then whenever I was hungry or something, like I'll eat bread, and then like the first year, like meeting her family and stuff like that. You go over to her house. Oh, beer, beer, man. Then I started gaining weight right there. So I feel like if I cut down on the rice and everything else, like no beer, no nothing, like I think they should for the most part.
oh yeah. A lot of yeah, just even cutting out sugar. You know, don't drink
Oh
soda
yeah,
or juice. Juice. A lot of people think juice is good for you. No, it's terrible. You know.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. Like
Even getting rid
everything,
of some of those, even just getting rid of some of those extreme ones, is a big plus.
everything is bad like these days, man.
Yeah.
Even the coffee, like the prepackaged coffee, not regular black coffee, but prepackaged, Um,
Yeah.
but you know, but I mean, I don't know, man. Like it's kind of a little more hard over here. Like like for example, let's say coffee and milk. You can drink milk, right? With the carnivore, or whatever.
No.
No,
Got milk
why some
sugar in it.
people drink it? Oh, it has sugar, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can't do like some people say you can do the raw milk thing. No, it'll make you crave like out the ass. It's just can't do it. Even heavy cream it can make you crave. So a lot of taking out those little things that are kind of okay. It's a matter of what if you want it, but
Yeah,
the
because
payoff
they
is
add.
going to be you're going to have cravings for other stuff. So
But where do they add sugar in the when
it's
they package
what is
it?
it? The lactic.
Natural milk doesn't have sugar, does it?
It has milk sugar. It's called lactic. Shit, I can't remember.
Oh,
Hold on.
yeah, it's right here. What about coconut juice straight out the still? Um, well, coconuts is like a fruit. It's gonna have sugar.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, it's the
coconut juice,
lactose. It's the
coconut
lactose
juice,
in milk.
coconut juice. It is good because it has minerals and stuff like that.
It's the thing about milk is lactose, and lactose is a combination of glucose and galactose. So it's still a sugar. But yeah, coconut. I don't know. I know it's got good fat in it, but
He's talking about the juice though. The juice has sugar.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't drink that.
Yeah, all of
I mean,
that.
again, it's kind of like weighing out. I mean, if you want
Yeah.
to really knock out, if you're gonna
The
really go
best thing
carnivore, you can't do it.
the best thing is to go maybe like lemon juice, something that doesn't have sugar,
Yeah,
or like maybe what cucumber juice. I don't think cucumber has sugar,
yeah, that's a good point.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
Mm,
Camacho is gonna finish his tortillas. He said, "Yeah, man, finish
um,
up your tortillas."
I haven't had any tortillas, but I had rice. That means if I can live without the tortillas, soon I can live without the rice.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But yeah, man, these couple last days I minimized rice to the fullest. But some days I can survive, but it eventually, like the next 2 or 3 days, like man, I'm starving, bro.
yeah,
I'm starving.
yeah. What may help you with that is whatever you eat, like meat, add a little extra fat, and it may help suppress your craving for rice a little bit. It may make it a little bit easier.
Mm,
But yeah.
yeah, I, yeah.
Where's
I,
Mellow Puppies is from Florida, or was that the other guy? I'm relearning.
no, he's from Florida.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Orlando is in Texas. The other guy, he's in Texas.
Who's that? There was another guy. I can't remember his name though, man. Getting old,
Oh,
man.
he was on here now.
No, before I'm trying to. There was a guy that used to come on, but I'm trying to remember his name. Some of the old crew. Well, sort of. How about Florida? Where's he at? Where's Florida at today?
Oh, this morning, I don't know. This morning, I haven't I haven't heard from him this morning yet. Hmm.
Those are nice people,
Macho.
man.
Oh yeah, he's gone already. So much is gone.
Camacho heading out.
Yeah, man.
Whatever happened
Those
to
are
that? Oh man, what was that? Beer bikes or something like that? What happened to that dude?
oh no. I don't know. I haven't heard from him in a long time.
Yeah, he'd kind of faded off. I think some people they just get
Wait.
distracted and then
Wait, what happened, babe? Wait, someone's trying to get a time. Wait.
okay, cool, man.
Alright.
But yeah, mellow puppies. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do carnivore, you can't do coconut juice out of the show, but
Yeah, man. If
you can, man. Fish diet. I mean, if you're doing carnivore, you can eat just fish. I mean, you may want to throw in some pork or beef or egg sometimes to get the fat. Uh, but
yeah,
if you're gonna do just fish, uh, well, I mean, again, you can, but again, it's if we're talking about uh, really losing a lot of weight and feeling better, as backwards as it sounds, the veggies are not.
I mean, for losing weight, if like, for example, if you're eating rice, tortillas, and all of that right now, and all of a sudden you go to a fish and veggie diet, like it will help you to
Right,
losing weight, because you're eliminating a lot of carbs.
right.
But the thing about carnivore is that a lot of people don't understand that you're not only losing weight, but you're getting health benefits.
Yeah, I mean that's like 90% of why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And
And whenever you consume veggies, which is not carnivore, that's the difference. You don't get all the head benefits or whatever, health benefits.
and vegetables, just like for example in the wild, cats and lions and other animals, they have claws. They can defend themselves in the wild, right?
Yeah.
But 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 vegetables don't want to die either. But they don't have the ability like a normal like a regular animal to fight and defend off predators. So vegetables do it by chemical, what they call a form of chemical defense. So uh, it's very genius actually, but these chemicals are meant to sway off predators so that they can survive their species. So that's why. So there's certain animals. For example, was it koala bear? I think it is, or panda. I don't remember. It's like koala bear, or panda. All they can eat is eucalyptus. I think it is, and if they eat anything else, they'll
Oh,
die. So there's certain like species that if that you have a certain food that's really what you're intended to eat. So basically, what they're saying is that really human beings were intended to just eat meat, and so the vegetables have certain chemicals that they block nutrition
yeah.
from the they're and they're anti nutrients is what they called, and they have lectins and oxalates, which oxalates you can get kidney stones and all these different things. So a lot of what we've
Yeah.
been taught since the 50s is backwards. So it's like it's natural for us to be inclined to think, oh well, yeah, vegetables. That's not bad, because we've been told our whole lives, but it's actually kind of backwards. So it's crazy. I know some people disagree, like vegetarians and vegans. They have a different view about it, but yeah, is so too much protein is good. Yeah, man, protein is good for you. That whole thing about proteins wears out your kidneys that's nonsense. It's not true
Yeah.
because your body is made up of proteins. That's the building block of your tissue of your body, and so is fat.
Now, if you don't want to go like, if you don't want to go with like, you don't have to eat a lot of fat. Like, I have ground beef that's like 10% fat.
Yeah.
Um, a pound. I think it was like not that. Well, it's kind of expensive, but you can eat that, and that one is better than a 20%, for example, ground beef. That
Yeah.
um you can eat that, and then you can eat your like, man, you can eat whatever, steak, cheese too, no, or just butter,
On carnivore, no cheese.
no cheese.
Yeah.
Um, they have this other thing. I forgot what it was. I have to think about it. An egg, bacon.
I mean, again, if somebody were to do that and have cheese, it's definitely way better than not doing it. But if we're talking about carnivore or not carnivore, yeah, you can't do cheese. But and really, again, the payoff is because if you eat cheese, as much as you think, oh well, that's cool, I can eat cheese, I like that. But if you don't eat the cheese, you won't want the cheese. Like after a day, yeah, chicharrones is a great form of fat, man.
You gotta watch out for bacon too. A lot of bacon has, it's sweet. They do that honey crap or whatever.
Well, there are some sweetened bacons out there you got to watch out for. You
Yeah.
just want to eat regular, plain old bacon, and you'll be fine. Yeah, you're right. Especially ironically, HEB, they have all those
Chicharrones. Oh, hell yeah.
candied bacons and all that. Yeah, chicharrones, man, it's good stuff.
Now, if you want to lose, like if you want to lose weight, yeah, you can do cheese, meat,
Right.
avocado, stuff like that,
Yep.
sour cream.
Yep.
Just that, no rice, no vegetables, nothing.
Right. And
You
that's
are gonna
basically
lose weight.
keto, what they
Yeah,
call
you are
keto.
gonna lose weight, but you're not gonna get you're not gonna get the health benefits.
Right. And it will stall over time if you do it like that. And we're talking
Yeah.
like over after a year or two, of course. It takes a while to stall. But yeah, so there's definitely nothing wrong with the nitrates are not too bad though. Mellow. Yeah, it's not too bad. Um Again, keto's great. I mean, if someone wants to lose weight, I mean, again, it's way better than the way we normally eat. But carnivore again, like what you're saying is, it's trying to fix medical issues.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm doing it. And once you cross over, it's not like it's not like a ideological crossover or a conceptual crossover. I mean, you have to do that at the beginning, sort of. You have to choose, but once you do it, that your metabolism and your brain just it's like, oh, what was I doing? Why was I eating that crap? I feel like alive now. Like right now, man, I feel so much better than, dude. I was messed up before. So it's that alone is worth doing it. You can, yeah. I mean, ironically, Mello, one of my health conditions is from about 2015 for about 5 or 6 years after that, I was paralyzed from the mid body down. I was attacked by an autoimmune condition,
The tiger.
and so I did it back then in 2018. It was more keto that I did, but I did sort of carnivore at the end. But uh, I couldn't walk, so I did zero exercise, literally zero. I was bedridden. I couldn't even get up to piss. Okay, I still lost 170 pounds in 13 months. So this whole thing, well, if you don't exercise, man, you're not going to lose weight. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. I proved it. So
Oh,
now,
yeah.
mind
It
you,
just
did I gain my weight back? Yeah, because I fell off the wagon. Because sometimes I would eat cheese and cream, and I
well,
didn't
you're
realize that was affecting my cravings. So I fell off the wagon, started eating carbs again, 2000, late 2019, 2020, and then over the years, bad habits, I gained my weight back. You know, but yeah, exercise. I mean, but again, I'm not saying don't exercise. I think exercise is great. But I think people think that if you don't go to the gym or run like crazy, that you're not going to lose weight. That's just not true. But is it good for you? Like strength training, like getting your core muscles strong and doing and to build your bones. Yeah, that's good for you. Yeah, I don't know if my explanation makes any sense.
know what you mean. Yeah, but they want no time. No,
Breakfast time.
babe, don't give him a time, babe.
The mukbang.
Damn, man.
Yeah, man.
No,
Well, I'm glad y'all's castle is up, man. That's awesome.
yeah, man, we trying to stay. Well, we enjoy it. We like it and stuff. But same thing with the store. We like because it's more convenient and all that. But yeah, it's been
That's
going
cool, man. You
good.
got your store moving, so things working out with the store. Yeah. I remember there for a while. Store thing wasn't going so well, right? Like those months before the castle was finished.
Yeah, yeah. And then we had to close. We had to close for like 3 months. I think.
Yeah. Mellow, yeah, man, try it. I mean, you don't really have to spend a lot of time exercising, even if you just. I mean, you don't even have to. People, if they do, like again, if they do pure carnivore, that alone, dude, you'll start if you lose enough weight, if you do it long enough, you'll start looking like you work out. Your lean body mass will increase, so the muscles in your bones will dense up and get stronger, and that makes you lose more weight. But also, when you do lose the weight, you start looking cut. It looks like you see some of these people that are carnivore. They look like freaking athletes, but they're not athletes. It's rip, man. It's so backwards in what we've been taught our whole lives, man. It's so backwards. All I can suggest is try it for a month, man. Do it for a month. I think you'll. And again, it only takes. They say, "Oh, keto flu." There's no keto flu, man. That's just carb withdrawal. You're gonna feel like crap for a day or so, but after that, dude, when you kick in, it takes about a day and a half to go into ketosis. Is what you do, and then you're not craving anymore. And then after like a week, dude, you're feeling like amazing, and all of a sudden it's again it's so unreason it's so hard to fathom in your mind to think this before you do it that all of a sudden those cravings for the things you thought you want just go away. So it's all hormones, man. The lectin and ghrelin hormones in the brain are what regulate our hunger. And so no, I don't. Some carnivores do drink black coffee because they really are attached to it, but you can just pure black coffee. I think not in excess, but I don't. I just go pure clean carnivore, man. And
Yeah, it gotta be black.
yeah, but
Like
it's
think
simple, man.
about
A
it.
lot of it's kind of like keep it simple. The KISS theory: keep it simple, stupid. KISS. Dude, if
Keep
you
it
keep it
natural.
simple and you stick out the first few days of craving and feeling like crap, after you come out of the cave, man, you're just like, whoa, what, what happened? And you're thinking, shit, my whole life I was doing it all wrong, even when I thought I was doing it right. And then it's
Yeah.
wild. So give it a try, Mello, man. Even if you're not fat, I don't know if you're overweight or not, you'll just feel better, because a lot of these illnesses, these chronic disease that we have in the West, and now all over the world, actually, it's happening, but are all because of food. So even if you're not fat, that doesn't mean you're healthy. There's some people who are not overweight, they do it. There's a guy,
Wala
Mello.
listing mo mo
He
yung
has a
brand.
YouTube channel. He's a neurologist, right? And he's American, but he does neurosurgery in Australia. And he has a channel. His name is Dr. Anthony Chafee. Anthony Chafee. It's like Chaffee.
What do
And
you
he has a
think?
carnivore. Have you seen him, Anthony Chafee? He has a channel where he talks about carnivore, and he probably is one of the.
Dr. Berry?
Dr.
Berry?
Barry's great.
Yeah.
He's great. He knew my cardiologist. It was my cardiologist, dude, that put me on this way of eating.
Mm.
Right? Some of the honest cardiologists will put you on carnivore, but
He talks a lot of good stuff that
oh
they
yeah,
don't tell you
Barry's
whenever you
great.
go to the doctor.
Right. And so Ken Berry. So look up Ken Berry and look up Dr. Anthony Chafee. Both of them really explain it well. And you just listen to their podcast, they're talking. Just listen to it in the background, dude. You'll learn so much. And logically speaking, man, it all makes sense. So they don't just say, "Hey, do carnivore," just because. They explain why very logically, and so it's just all of a sudden just like makes sense. And they teach about like historically why did we start eating like that, and there's a lot of politics behind that, in terms of like the sugar industry was lobbying and they were paying off scientists. This is like back in the 1950s, right? So, and then all of a sudden people start dying of heart attacks and all this stuff. Uh, if you look historically, even if you look at the census data back then, you see the change. So it's worth learning about too. I mean, not only trying it for a month, but learn about it. And dude, you do it, man. And it's not one of these things where, well, maybe that works for you, but that doesn't work for me. Man, maybe seems that way, but dude, humans are humans. If you pour water on my hand, it's gonna get wet. It's not gonna sometimes get wet for the other person, but not get wet for this person. No, it's always gonna get wet, right? It's just a fact, right? So this one, biochemistry, what you eat to all humans is the same. So this is one of those things where if you do it, you have to respond that way. It's not even a choice. Your body would die if you didn't. So it's kind of, yeah, intermittent fasting is great because ultimately, like, you're reducing. You probably already know this if you study intermittent fasting, but you're reducing insulin spikes, right? It's intermittent fasting is not a bad start, and you'll probably when you're doing carnivore, you're only gonna want to eat once or twice a day. You just eat when you're hungry, and a lot of carnivores just eat once a day. They do OMAD, so yeah, that's cool.
I think I used to do the fasting, bro. For me, it was good and it was bad
I hear you. I can relate to that.
because 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 whenever you go so many, I was going so many hours without eating. This is my perspective, my body, but man, when it was time to eat, I was like a tiger, bro.
Yeah, no, I
And then
understand.
whenever you don't, if the thing is, if you're gonna stick to that, you need to stick that always. The day that you don't stick to it, you gotta retrain your body not to want to
Yep,
eat that much food.
yep. And a lot of that comes down to because if incorporating carbs into that equation, it just makes it even harder to do that. But it's definitely a step. Yeah, man. Dr. Ken Berry and Dr. Anthony Chafee. They explain it really well. I think everybody should know about it. Every human being has a right to know about proper human nutrition. And like anecdotally, there is no way of eating that has affected people in such a positive way than this way of eating. So pretty cool stuff. And if you come to the Philippines, it's pretty easy to do it here. That's one thing. In the Philippines, you don't have quite as much variety. If you're here for a long time, you start missing things that you liked before. Yeah, and kind of a limit of what you can get here sometimes. But when you're doing this, you don't care. It's just like, you can get bacon and eggs and ground beef and chicken, whatever, fish or whatever. Yeah, it's cool, man, Melly. You won't regret it. It's definitely, yeah, yeah. I'm in Bohol province. I lived here since 2000, 2001 up until like 2012, and then I came back to the States and then that's when I ran into a lot of health problems, and I didn't return until over a year ago. So I've been here again for a year. But yeah, I've been living the Philippine life most of that time. Yeah, over 20 years. But yeah, Philippines is cool. Uh, when you come here, if you're gonna come to stay, the only advice I can give is learn language as much as you can so you can understand the culture more. As much as that sounds almost cliche to say that, it's actually pretty true. If you try to learn language, you can kind of understand culture more, and that just takes practice. It takes time. I used to think it was impossible to learn Tagalog, and then I did. Uh, Now I'm trying to learn Bisaya. Whew, it's hard, man. It's like starting all over again. I don't even have my training shoes on with that one. How's your Bisaya training going?
No water? Wait.
Yeah, man, it'd be cool if you can stay here. Yeah, learn. I don't know where you plan to stay, but I always think that like learning Tagalog is probably if you're coming like you don't know anybody, you're just coming to the Philippines in general. I would say Tagalog because anywhere in the country, everybody speaks Tagalog. Now, if you're gonna go stay in a place, you find someone, you get married one day. Oh, okay, Batangas. Okay, so yeah, well, they all speak Tagalog, and I think they have their own. They have a dialect as well. In Batangas, do they? I'm having a brain fart right now.
Why?
Batangas being Luzon, again, it's. I think anybody that were to come, yeah, Tagalog, and a lot of the dialects have a mixture of Tagalog in them, or like the sentence structure is similar, and the way they conjugate verbs and that sort of thing. But Philippines is cool as long as uh, you know, you got to go about it with a clear mind, which is like with anything, I guess, in life. But if you can learn the culture as much as you can and language, that's good that you have a wife from there, so you're learning just by being with her. Yeah, that's what I thought. Batangas. I didn't know if they had like a small dialect there, but they're mainly Luzon Tagalog. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Tagalog. There's uh there's not very many sources to like study Tagalog now. I think there's more now. Like even if you go to like uh I don't know how you feel about Chat GBT, but interestingly, they if you ask Chat GBT, especially if you get like the 4.0 version of it, which is I think like $8 a month or something, and you ask it, hey, teach me Tagalog, uh, give me flashcards and vocabulary to learn every day. It's actually pretty good. Now, mind you, they didn't have that before, and there were no books back then. There were books, but they taught you so screwed up the way they would teach you. It's almost like they didn't want you to learn some of these books. But then like I found this one and book back
No,
then,
that is the
back in
one.
2003, and it was excellent. It was a
Huh?
professor from UP Dillman, University of the Philippines, Diliman, and it
Yeah,
taught
man, that is
well, and that's what helped me. But I think the key is getting the vocabulary, learning how to conjugate verbs and adjectives, and sentence structure. Uh, those last two things are probably the most difficult, but once you learn the pattern, it's not hard. And then training your mouth to say the words, if you're not used to it, it's kind of, or our mouth are not used to making those sounds.
Don't they charge? Don't they charge for that?
Oh, the Yeah, that's what I was saying. That the 4.0 version is like $8, I think. Uh,
Um,
but even not the 4.0, even just the 3.5 it's a good way to learn vocabulary. It kind of adds it in like logically. How's your Messiah coming along?
I,
I hear you, man.
I'll get there eventually.
Same here, man. It's like it's so hard, man. I've been I was I read some vocabulary yesterday. It's so different than Tagalog in many ways. The words are just completely different, you know. I mean, some of the words they use the same words, but a lot of them they don't. It's hard, man, learning a language. It seems hard. It's just time consuming, man. It's like if you
Yeah,
practice like 20 minutes a day, even 10 minutes a day every day, you'll learn a lot quicker. It's just a matter of training your mind to remember. And if you don't do that, well, it's going to take a long time. But but sometimes it's like who wants to sit there and read flashcards every day? You kind of get bored with it, or get distracted.
yeah. That's how I am. I'm like I can't. I need to be doing different things. I can't just be doing one thing.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how I am. I don't know.
I think a lot of people feel that way, experience that. We're in a so hard to focus on one thing. We live in a short attention. YouTube University. Yeah, yeah, right.
Or
They do have some videos, some creators that are apparently teaching these languages. So yeah, I guess that's. I mean, again, that's way more than what we had a long time ago.
yeah, I watched some.
I've seen a
I
few of
watched
them.
some.
Well, this Restream website is working a lot better than it did a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I also used StreamYard. But when I tried to go to
Can you
it,
hear me?
it just giving me a hard time. So I just opened this one up. I I've been trying to use the
I'm not sure if
YouTube
you can hear
app, and
me.
it's just yeah, I hear you. I've been trying to do the YouTube app, and it's not working. I don't know. You hear me? Hello,
Hey,
hello.
can you hear me? I can't hear you. If you're not, I'm not sure if your mic is
Yeah, I hear
muted.
you. My mic is working. Let me see if I can reset it or something. You hear me?
Take care, Mello. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Have a good evening. Nice to meet you. I'm not sure if his. Can you hear me, Mello? I'm not sure. I think he's having audio issues right now on his end. Can you hear me now?
I hear you. Can you hear me? you hear me?
How about now? Can you hear me?
You hear me? Oh my god, dude. So busy? Huh?
Taking my medicine. What's up, tacos and adobo?
Can you hear me? Hello, hello.
We're having some audio issues here, so I'm not sure if you can hear me.
I think it's my signal.
I think radio's trying to fix the sound. Okay, you can hear me. Cool. Yeah, he's having some audio issues. I don't know if his mic's not working or what. He's there. I mean, I can see him moving, but okay, cool. Can you hear
I
him or
don't.
can you hear me?
I don't know what's going
I don't know
on.
if it's my end. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Let me sign
My.
out. Maybe it's just me that's all screwed up. Hold on. I'm gonna come back, man.
All right. All right. Let's see. Come on. Can you hear me?
I still can't hear
No.
you.
Come on.
Man, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Tacos and adobo. That's weird. His seems to keep disconnecting a lot, so
I think it's
I don't know
my.
what it is. Yeah, his is disconnecting a lot. Tacos and adobo. I think I've seen y'all your channel before, man. That's cool.
Oh. Hello, hello. No. Wala. I don't know. My mic is on and everything.
What? I mean, been dropping things.
Hello, hello. Hey, what's up, man? I don't know. Well, my
The
internet
radio.
speed.
Uh, Tacos and adobo can hear us both, but well, you
My
can't hear
internet
me.
speed is good. Oh my
I
god.
can't hear you. You can't hear me. You can hear. Yeah, that's it's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Sometimes this interface is a bit wonky, you know. But I mean, it works better for doing live
Come on.
with two people or more. But if you just use YouTube, it's kind of limited in some ways. This one's good when it works, but when it doesn't work, it's yeah. He used to. We used to use this one before. We used to do lives before, uh, and this interface would often act weird, you know. So it usually gets fixed though.
Hello, tacos. I don't know what's going on over here. Let me refresh this again.
Who's that? Evan? Okay, I hear you.
Oh, you hear me? Hello, hello. No.
Let me see.
Ay, ay, ay. This is. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I guess. I guess I'll end.
Huh?
I guess I'll end the live. I
The
don't know.
what? It what? It did. What's it did? Huh? What's that mean? It did. Huh? Plate date. Oh, you give her what she needs. She has evening, afternoon
And
class. Yeah.
and even comment right here.
There you are. Can you hear me yet? Oh well.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't read.
this interface that we're using, sometimes it gets weird, man. All of a sudden, I can't hear him, he can't hear me, and it just acts weird sometimes. Usually, it gets fixed. It's usually temporary. Um, I think it gets that way because if you want like a better connection or maybe
I
a
don't know
more
what it's doing.
reliable connection, you have to pay a certain amount, and it's kind of expensive. So it's not worth it unless you're going to be doing like big group lives or that sort of thing. And
I don't know why it's not working.
where are you from? Tacos and adobo? I don't remember. You're in the Philippines, right? Or am I wrong?
Everything else is working. Everything else is working, but the noise. That's so weird.
Yeah.
You see, but I can't. When I go to YouTube app, it wouldn't let me go live.
Okay.
Now I'm using this, and it's always.
Yeah. So be careful. Huh? Okay, cool, man. So I'm from Texas. All right, be careful. You have a good day. Huh? You have practice today? Okay. Be careful. Okay. Yeah, I'm from Texas, but I've lived here for quite a while. Early 2000, I lived here up to through to like 2012, and then went back to the States for quite a while, and then came back here over a year ago. So I like your channel name, Tacos and Adobo. That's cool, man.
I don't know.
No, I'm in the Philippines. I'm in Bohol province. Let's see. We we were talking earlier about this diet that I'm on now, but before that, literally that's all I ate was tacos and adobo before. So it's a cool name because my wife she makes really she learned how to make Mexican food and she makes really good flour tortillas, man. And I used to I used to eat that and sometimes we eat adobo. Sometimes we eat adobo with flour tortillas, which is kind of a weird mix, but when you have them, you just eat them. Pretty good stuff. We make carnitas here and refried beans. And now I don't eat that stuff anymore. I'm on a zero carb diet, so no more tacos, no more adobo. But it's nice to think about it, but remember it. But yeah, that's cool, man.
Open the back.
Yeah, man. We have a channel, but we don't really make videos now. Like we made some for a while. Uh, oh, cool. Yeah, fish tacos. Yeah, and we were just doing it for fun mostly, and we haven't made it in a while. We don't. We're probably not gonna. We're not. We just do it for fun sometimes. But I have a video on our channel, Chinky and Poppy's World, if you want to check it out, where uh, she makes flour tortillas. It's kind of a half-ass instructional video. We joke a lot, just kind of goofing off, and she cooks a few things, and she shows her making tortillas. And it's my family's. recipe for flour tortillas, so it's pretty good. So yeah, I think we're not gonna have this technical issue here is not gonna get any better.
Yeah, man. This has been going on for a long time. That's why I've been trying to do the whole PC thing because the cloud and the app, it's always the same shit, man. I'm tired of it, bro. That's why that's why, you know, I need to do it. If I don't do it, the I'm always having this problem. This problem's been going on for months, and if I don't do it, it's always gonna. I'm never gonna be able to.
Yeah, man, I think I'm gonna cut it because we're having technical issues.
I'm
So,
never gonna
all
be
right,
able
man, good to
to
meet you, tacos
expand
and
it.
adobo, and y'all have a good one, man. I'm gonna head out. He may restart the live later with this website gets a little bit better. But we'll continue where we left off. All right, y'all take care.